this week, we have a wonderful, wonderful guy. This guy is very, very cool for this show because he's a regular contributor to the Huffington Post. And I think he's open for Robin Williams. He's a great, great comedian. So let's give a big, warm welcome for David Lyon. Grant Lyon.
Hey, guys. It's fun. I haven't been on TV a lot, so you don't have to remember my name. Damon works. We can just do that afterwards. I can be whoever you want. Please like me, is what I'm saying. Please like me. Oh, man. I grew up in a super religious family, so this week was very big for them. My mom literally called me on Friday afternoon crying into the phone saying like, I just wish you would accept Jesus so you could join me in heaven tomorrow. So I called her today crying, I just wish you would give up on Jesus so you could join me in reality today. Back in Jesus' time, his disciples actually believed that the second coming of Christ was going to be during their lifetime. Like most of his contemporaries believed that it was going to happen like just a few years later. And the Bible actually calls the second coming imminent, is the language that they use. How many thousands of years does it take before we can all agree, bullshit. Maybe it's just a really good book, you know? Like, I mean, come on, rapture believers, have a little bit more self-respect. Stop acting like the abandoned child who still thinks daddy might be coming home from the liquor store with a pack of cigarettes, all right? Not happening. Jesus doesn't smoke. Come on, if I was ever going to do that joke, I have to do it now. Like, you guys are like, give me that. It just happened. I am glad that religion has evolved over the centuries, though, because the number one religion in the world used to be Greek mythology. And in Greek mythology, you had to sacrifice an animal every time you wanted something from the gods, and that sounds exhausting. Can you imagine, like, sitting in your bedroom like, Almighty Zeus, hear me now! I sacrifice this hamster in the hopes that you will guide me through my Spanish quiz tomorrow. I smear hamster's blood across my face in order to remember how to conjugate the verb trabajar. Trabajo! Trabajas! Trabajamos! Trabajais! You served me well in life, hamster, but your death means so much more. When I in my Spanish class I shall receive an Xbox from my parents! Oh, that would be exhausting. I'm tired just from telling that joke. My dad is a very pious religious man, and he actually has never had a sip of alcohol in his entire life. What? I love it though, because he's so naive about drinking that he doesn't even know what it looks like to be drunk. You know, I can just like stumble into his house wasted, just like knocking over furniture. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, oh, my allergies are killing me. He's like, take some Benadryl. I'm like, no, the only thing that cures these allergies is my ex-girlfriend. Come, please. Oh, I was drinking with some friends recently. My buddy said the phrase, woo, let's party like it's 1999. No. 1999 wasn't even a good year in this nation's history, okay? If we're gonna pick a good year, let's at least pick let's pick a good year to party like, you know? Woo, let's party like it's 1913. Oh yeah, 1913 was the cat's meow. I mean, for real, right? 1913 was a great year. It was the first year of Woodrow Wilson's presidency. He brought an idealism to the office that seldom matched. Our country was growing economically. We were at peace with the rest of the world. The first feature film was out. The automobile had been released. Titanic jokes were just becoming popular. You know? Yeah, she was loose, I tell you. She went down on me like she hit an iceberg. Good year. Good year. My buddy was like, fine, you can party like it's 1913. I'm gonna party like it's 1923. I was like, dude, you're an idiot. 1923 was the era of Prohibition. There was no alcohol then. Have fun at your sober party. Hey everybody, welcome to my party. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm sorry I don't have any alcohol. It's the law. But guess what I do have? 12 types of bread. We're gonna get so full. Stupid party. The worst would be partying like it's 1933 though, the time of the Great Depression, you know? Oh man, this alcohol's great, but I just wanted some bread. One of the big news stories that's out this week, I don't know if people have heard of it. There's a commercial on right now for Budweiser that a kid in the military calls home or makes a phone call and says, "Hey, I'm coming home," and the guy on the other line goes, "Oh, great," and then it does a split screen. And the guy from the military is getting ready, he's traveling home, the guy on the right side is like getting ready to throw a surprise party for him. And then at the end of the commercial, the split screen goes away, they meet and they hug. Has anybody seen this commercial? Yeah. There's a big controversy right now because a lot of conservative people have come out and been like, oh, that's a gay commercial, that's blatantly gay. This is what you get when you repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, they're obviously homos. Yeah. Or they're friends. What? Maybe they're brothers. Like, hey, maybe this is a weird space-time continuum and he's visiting a version of himself 200 years from now. Like, we don't know. Like, there is nothing in that commercial that, like, has anything to do with sexuality at all. They just, like, there's a phone call and then a hug, and they're like, fucking faggots. Like, if that can be construed as gay, like, pretty soon we're gonna get people like, you emailed another guy, homo. That's there is so much, like, that's, like, one of the most annoying things about America to me is that there's homophobia for stuff that has nothing to do with sexuality at all. You know, like, for instance, I like to take baths. They feel nice, right? But I can't tell a big group of dudes that I take baths because inevitably there's some douchebag in the group that's like, oh, you're gay. You take baths, you take it in the butt. You know, I don't think you understand this concept. I'm the only one in the bathtub. Like, I'm not hiding dildos underneath these bubbles. What? Like, the only baths you can ever accuse of being gay are ancient Roman bathhouses, all right? And that's just fact. That's not a judgment at all. There was a lot of dude-on-dude action in ancient Rome. I mean, even Julius Caesar was like, I'm bored of this Senate meeting. What say we head to the bathhouse and wash ourselves with boys? Eunuch, sit down your grapes. Come hither and sit on my face. You know, like, that's what happened, okay? I mean, it just comes down to insecurity. Fellas. Laying in a bed of kiwi-scented bubbles with a glass of champagne and a slowly burning candle is not gay. It's lovely. Thank you guys very much.